Welcome back, everyone. I'm pretty sure everyone knows by now that iOS 14.3 just came out today. Thank God. I've been waiting many, many years for this specific update, and I can't believe they took this long to update it. Now, on the iPhone 6s, I will tell you, this is one popular phone still, and there were a lot of people who ran into a lot of issues with this device. Now, I don't think it was perfect, and I don't think anybody wants it to be perfect, but iOS 14.3 is going to be giving you a better experience than the previous versions of iOS 14 for sure. Now, this update size on my specific phone wasn't insanely big. As you can see, it was a couple hundred, so 510.8 megabytes. It was a little weird because I was on iOS 14.2, so if you have a previous version of iOS, if you're coming from iOS 13 or iOS 12 or something, obviously it's going to be bigger, but coming from the previous version of iOS right before this, it was 510 megabytes. So make sure you have about 500 to about a gig left onto your phone before you go and update. Now, the release notes were stacked. There were a lot of things in this, and there isn't anything super crazy, I would say. There's just a couple of things that are pretty important. So first of all, they mentioned that there's a lot of bug fixes and improvements. So that in and of itself is 95% of what I hated about the previous versions of iOS, was that it was super unstable, and I didn't really have that great of an experience. Battery life wasn't that great, but I will tell you that in and of itself, the next couple of days, I'm going to go ahead and, kind of keep you guys in tune, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a better version of software. So just the features in and of itself, there's not really an insane amount of features, but there's going to be more stability, which is very important. Now, if you've been experiencing a lot of issues like the iMessage notifications not working, which I don't know if iPhone 6s users, let me know in the comment section, but I don't know if you've been experiencing it or not, but those things should be fixed now. So if you were missing a lot of notifications in general, those specific situations you shouldn't really be into right now. Could be the case, could not be, but I'll let you guys know in a couple of days as well. Now, this update also supports AirPods Maxes. So if you're buying AirPods Max, then make sure you're up to date on iOS 14.3, because if you're not, chances are it's probably not going to work. Now, Apple Fitness Plus is also added, which I don't know if it's an app. I don't know if it's like inside of another app. Maybe it's inside the TV app. I have no idea, but that should be supported now in some fashion. So I think that's really cool if you're into that kind of stuff. You have that capability now with iOS 14.3, and you also have support for ProRAW for iPhone 12 Pro. So if you want to film in that resolution, whatever it is, you have that capability on the 12 Pro, but not necessarily on the iPhone 6s. So those are some of the main changes. Again, the bug fixes and improvements are my main ones that I like. But should you go and update iOS 14.3 on your iPhone 6s? Well, what I can tell you is that probably at the end of the day, going to iOS 14.3 is going to be the better case scenario for a lot of people. If you're still stuck on iOS 13, I would recommend staying there if I'm being completely honest. I think iOS 14 still has a long way to go, and iOS 14.2 wasn't that crazy of an update for these devices. And because we haven't seen an update in a long time, that makes me scared that if 14.3 if this specific update 14.3 has huge issues, we may not see another big update for a while. So you may be in a better position if you just wait and just, maybe still stick on iOS 13 if you're there. But on the flip side, if you're on any version of iOS 14, including 14.1, 14.2, I would almost recommend everyone to update to 14.3 if you're on any version of iOS 14. If you're on iOS 14, I would recommend updating to iOS 14.3. It's going to be more stable. You're probably not going to have as many issues. The iMessage notification bugs aren't really there. They should be fixed now. That's what Apple is stating. And all those other bug fixes and improvements should be fixed and should be added on iOS 14.3. So if you're on any version of iOS 14, I would recommend updating. But if you're on iOS 13, I would probably recommend staying there for the time being. So that really pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.